I'm doing my dark room therapy, and that's where I sit in a black room to help me calm down. Um, it's hasn't been easy. That's all I have to say. But 5 seconds ago, as I was brushing my teeth, one of the towers messages me and says, don't be mad at us because it's not your work. It actually belonged to your dad. And I'm kind of offended. First of all, if it belonged to my dad, it still belongs to us as a family. So I don't even know why they would even mention that. But I told the tower, I said, it's really simple. It's the box test where you put 100,000 pages and I can pull out every single line of my own work. If it's given, that's impossible to do. But they don't want to do that because it doesn't benefit them. In 2010, I was supposed to have lectured at Howard for all the black stuff I did. That was witnessed by UFT. It was hand given to UFT. Those people that I gave the documents to are missing. And I think it's part of war history. The bad light versus the good light. Black is my color, right? In the dark I sit, but it's also Lucifer's color. In the dark he does crap. White is also my color, but it's not a dominant color, but white is his dominant color. But these are some of the challenges of bad light versus good light. It makes up one entire story. That was in 2010 now. We are 2025 of one person's life. So at that time, I was headed to New York when they intercepted that. And at that time, it was the African Americans who did that because they wanted it for themselves, or they were listening to the noble because I had done the Ottoman stuff with my dad, a collaboration. They were listening to the noble saying, take the black stuff yourself. We don't want a white woman doing the black stuff. It might come out wrong, especially with the African Americans. Because I'm in Canada, we have a different jungle fever sort of kind of environment. Like it's very multicultural. African Americans don't have that, especially when we go to southern states. Like it's really raw. Anyways, make a long story short, the box test would have proved it. Any lecture would have proved it, but I think they're just so damn scared. They're scared because they don't know the outcome and they're trying to control what's going on and they're having a lot of trouble. You see, for me, it's quite easy because I'm the sole generator of the Sun Collection. If I wasn't, it'd be a different story. I just want to finish now. It's gotten to that point. So they're saying finish it. I don't want to finish it because I have to exhibit it. And if I exhibit it, that's $10,000 a day at the convention center. You're holding me back with attacking the corporate. And do you notice how calm I am after 7 years of death? It's not normal. So whatever they did, they've done to thousands. And I've seen them do it to black men. We don't ever want to do how they are designing Earth, which is a very rich-poor kind of setting, where the rich are going to sit there with a remote fucking with the poor. No legality, no nothing. And that's why all these documents got served in the vicinity. You got to push them off because it's really overwhelming. They can frazzle you 10 times in a span of 60 seconds. Another interesting fact, what the war is about. It's about AI, limited resources, massive change, some truth, WikiLeaks, good light, redesign of environment, topography, education, another entry.